Hello, how you doing? Oh, you ain't gonna lie, dude. Wow, how you doing? My name is Eric, and welcome.
Hi, how are you
I want to kill you.
Let's just
Go.
start that over.
You can't. It's
y-
still live. Go ahead.
No, let's just try again because that was
Hello,
messed
how
up.
you doing? My name is Eric,
And hi, how you doing? My name is Melissa, and
and
welcome
welcome to
to the
Urban
Urban
Basement.
Basement.
Today's topic, we're gonna be talking about why is it that foreigners take advantage of what we got here in the states than the people that live here. Okay, so Melissa, what do you think? Why is it you think that foreigners, or why is it that the topic that we pick that foreigners take advantage of what we got going on here than people that already live here? Is it
How did you come up with that topic?
well? I've met a lot of foreigners. You know what I'm saying? I have met a lot of foreigners that took advantage of it. So therefore, I pretty much want to hear what our viewers got to say about it because on the simple fact that we got Africans, Chinese, and Latinos. They taking jobs and stuff. That people here in America don't even think about. Like they
Are
are.
they taking the jobs, or are they just filling the spaces of jobs that
Well,
are
well,
open
you know what? Let me
that
clarify.
nobody
Let
else
me let
really
me clarify
wants?
that they're not taking the jobs. They're jumping in spaces that people here in America don't want to do.
Okay.
Right? Like the nursing field. It's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of foreigners are in the nursing field. It's from Jamaicans, Africans, Latinos, Orientals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, rarely you see it. I mean, you see a black person, but 9 times out of 10, they're from another country
Mm-hmm.
inside the nursing fields. Daycares, um, hospitals, what's those old folk homes? I mean, I see them
Nursing
all.
homes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Nursing homes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see them.
Mm-hmm.
I see them all the time. So, being that said, that why do you think that the people here in the states do not take advantage of that stuff?
Well, not to offend anybody, but I think maybe that is because when you're born in the United States or lived here for a long time, um, you start to become, I don't know, Americanized and kind of
I know that.
privileged. And there's certain things this country is just not going to let you go without to a certain extent. Um, so there's ways around, I guess, working and going to school. There are ways around that, but the government also does give people big incentives for going to school and or being poor, which is really strange, the being poor part. But that is a topic for another show. But back to Eric and why foreigners take advantage of.
Is it that what I'm thinking is that they take advantage of it because on some fact the educational part, right? They don't mind paying back these loans and stuff. So they'll basically take these loans and they'll go to get the education what Americans don't take advantage of.
Okay,
Not
so basically what it is it's the opportunity.
yes,
It's the
yes, yes,
opportunity.
it's
So a
opportunity.
lot of
Yes.
foreign people realize where they're from. There is not a lot of jobs. There is not a lot of opportunity to have a great education and to be go to school free and then have to pay back loans or whatever. The opportunities are just not there. So what happens is um, the foreigners come here, they see the opportunities, and they're like, boom, they take it and run with it. The people that are already living here, they're already kind of, living semi good life and they're used to certain things and they know the opportunities are here and they're not going anywhere. This is why they're not so pressed and worried about it. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
So,
yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Um, I just don't understand because when I was going to school, I just took the loan. I didn't care, paying it back and not paying it back, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But some of these loans, they give grants, right? There are programs that on here. And I always tell people, that you got to look online because most people don't think that the government's giving away anything, right? I have a neighbor down the street said she paid off her house with government loans. And I'm like, okay, we need to talk more. You know what I'm saying? And
mm,
she's from Africa. You
yeah.
understand? So it seemed like they know the insight because on the simple fact, not saying that Americans don't read. I mean, not all of I'm not saying that. I'm saying
Well,
that
I
they
will
don't
say I
they
will
don't
say
view
this.
the internet unless they on YouTube or Twitter.
I wouldn't say all that, but I will say this. Growing up in America, as far as education goes, as far as the standard of education for America as opposed to the standard of education around the world in different countries, we have failed our citizens. We have failed our American citizens and
Yeah, I can
people
believe.
because the course load
I can
here
agree with
is
that.
not rigorous. It is not up to par of what they're doing around the world in England and Jamaica and other places. It seems like they're just a bit more advanced, and the workload is a lot more younger. So they're doing more. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I feel like Americans do not have a fair shot or advantage when it comes to education field. So this might be where things start slacking, and when you see a lot of people not going further with the college and going all that, and then you have a lot of foreign people coming over here and just boom shooting through it. Yeah, because it's easy for them. You know, I'm talking to you, because I want this to go to you. So yeah,
But
this
the
is
thing is, I don't I don't think that it's just well then because what you saying is there's education, it's American education that people ain't taking advantage of. You understand? I mean, you're saying that education failed us because other countries are doing it better than we are. But I mean, I don't think.
as far as being rigorous. Their
Uh,
their their schools are very rigorous.
yes,
Like
I did go to school in England,
course
just like you.
loads are
So
more.
yeah, they are more advanced. They are quicker. You understand? And when it comes to teaching, I mean, I only go to school. What was it? They only get summer vacation like a month and a half in England.
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah, it's not much. So
Yeah, here it's 3 months.
yeah, so they don't forget anything that they learned from the prior
Exactly.
school year. So yeah, okay, okay, okay. So basically, do you think that they take advantage of it because from the places that they come from, it's the lack
Yes,
of
yes, yes,
they can't
yes,
get it there.
yes,
So when
yes.
they come in
Because
here, it's the
yes,
opportunity to
yes,
jump on it.
yes, yes. Because basically, if wherever the foreigner was coming from, if it was good there or so great there, they would have stayed there. But
Sure.
they're coming here for the opportunity, for the education, for the jobs. They are coming here with the mindset of I need to further my education, I need to work, and I need to better myself. If you don't even have that mindset, you cannot preach to somebody to have a mindset if they just don't have that mindset. It
So
has to be something from within.
so for what I'm hearing that you're saying that people that live here are so acclimated just what's going on that they don't really focus on the opportunities that we have here in the states.
Some people, because I can't say all people, because some people um have went to the same schools, and one goes and gets a college degree and the other one doesn't. So I'm just saying some people do. I mean, and if college is your thing, do your things. Education is your thing, do your thing. If it's not, then it's not. Do your thing too. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to force that narrative on anybody because I know there's a bigger scheme of things with the government and the prison to pipeline school thing, from school to prison to pipeline thing. I know that it's real. So yeah, for me, school is just another form of control that the government has on us. Because yeah, at one point in time, school was just for rich people.
No, you're right. You're
And
right.
now they're trying to make school for all people when technically black people just go to school, get all these loans, and then just come out in debt. Did we come up from going to
Yeah,
school?
yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. You're right. I mean,
To a certain extent,
but
yeah, we need school,
I'm not
but
saying it's not all Americans. I'm saying like it's like 10% of Americans just not
I
taking
wouldn't
advantage
put
of
any
it.
statistics out there because our viewers like to bite on stuff like that and ask us where did we get those statistics from. So Eric's own personal statistic is about he views about 10%.
10% of
Yeah,
Americans that
that's what we're
basically
gonna
don't take
say.
advantage of
Yeah, no study has
opportunity.
been done behind this.
Oh no, most definitely.
Disclaimer. There was no studies
That's why
behind this. It's just
we
a
would like you to
personal
come in.
opinions.
Yeah, we'd like you to come in and just give us your
Yeah,
opinion, right? Because these
these
are
are
our
Eric
personal opinions,
and my
right?
personal
And then people,
opinions.
yes, and people
I'm
that
not
we've
speaking
been
for
with,
black
and
people.
oh
I'm
yeah,
not
oh
speaking
yeah.
for women. I'm speaking for me.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. So, but yeah, I mean, my personal opinion is that for what I see is that people don't do a lot of, like I said, they don't do a lot of research unless they're college minded or school minded. They don't really do no research. They basically shoot at the hip, right? Whatever comes, comes, and whatever opportunity they get themselves
That's not
into.
true.
You don't think so?
No, that's not true. You said unless they're college minded, absolute garbage.
You
Um,
said less college minded?
you said unless they're college minded, they don't do
Oh no,
research.
then yeah, I don't. I mean, you can correct me on that.
I'm going to shoot that down
But
right now.
but I
Um,
think if they college minded
you don't have to
and
be
school
college minded to
educated
do
minded,
research. What happens is you just need to focus and do research on whatever interests you. Okay, whoever
wow.
you are, because a lot of people are not college minded, but guess what? They're millionaires on YouTube. You know,
Oh no, they,
you,
they
you,
got they got they got other
you
got
know what I
other
mean?
no they got other talents. Yeah, no I'm
All
saying
right,
no I'm saying not saying they ain't got other
all
talents.
right
Okay, I'm
now.
not saying they ain't got other talents. I'm saying when it comes to taking advantage of what we have in America,
Mm.
all this free stuff that the foreigners do, what that other foreigners do, if you're not school minded or you're not in your books and stuff like that, you're not gonna really care about it. I mean, how many people you see out there at their mom's stoop in the summer, or they're basically just hanging around the house doing nothing. They ain't playing video games. There ain't nothing wrong with playing video games. I play it myself, but they don't have.
So what are you saying, Eric? Are you saying Americans are lazy? That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, I am saying it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I ain't dressing it up.
Okay.
Americans are lazy. You understand? Because if we're not getting a handout, then we're not gonna work hard for it. So not saying that, not saying all Americans. I'm just saying that 10%, is not trying to do anything, right? I mean, no one wants to sacrifice. There you go. That's what I want to. That's the word I'm looking for. No one sacrifices. Long as somebody can give it to them, they'll take it. Other than that, they're not gonna sacrifice for it. They don't want to pay the bit. They don't want to pay back the loans. They don't want to take the time to stay in school for the 4 years. They don't want to go and do the trade. Everybody wants the quick and easy money, right?
But
I mean, it's all about setting yourself for the future, right? And getting yourself ready when the time comes. But how often do you see that happen?
But can we be honest? Is it not easy to just get by in America
Yeah, it
without a
is. It
job?
is.
Is it not easy to just get by in America without an
Yes,
education?
it is.
Is it not easy to get by in
It is.
America
It is.
and
And that's the thing.
really not
That
just
that's
couch surf and really not do anything and really just still survive?
no,
Sure
no,
it
no. Yeah,
is,
yeah. Of course it is. Of course it is.
So,
Of course it is. I mean, everyone want to get by.
it's the
I'll do it to get by too.
it's success is the road less traveled. Okay? It's way easier to be unsuccessful than to be successful. It's way easier to put no effort in, no time, no burden, no possibility of somebody critiquing what you do. If you don't do anything, nobody can critique what you do. Okay?
No, no, no. I got you.
So
I got you. I got
it's
you.
just way easier to be unsuccessful. People get complacent in their situation.
So would you agree that foreigners take advantage of? I'm saying, would you agree that foreigners
Some
take advantage of what we have here
I
than the
would
people
agree.
that's here already?
Some, yes, I would agree that statement is somewhat true.
Because, like I said, I mean, I'll take a handout in a minute. Believe that. You understand?
Hmm.
But if you come from another country, it's one, they coming from another country, so they
Hmm.
know it's going to be hard to get the stuff that we get here. You understand?
Hmm.
When it comes to like unemployment,
Hmm.
food stamps, and stuff like that. So they find
Depending
this.
on what country you're coming from, because like if you're coming from like a
Well,
third
not
world
Mexico
country,
and stuff like
then
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if you
yeah.
come from like an industrialized country like England or something, then no,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah,
they
yeah,
have
yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah. Pretty,
So
pretty much, pretty much. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you get the last word on this one. Okay? Give us your thoughts and opinions on the subject, on what we just talked about. Do you think it's true, not true, or do you think that the conversation needs more investigation on?
Um, I know for it to be true for a fact because when I went to school, I saw it. You see it on TV. You see it when you go to college. Like most of the people I went to college with in the class, when I looked around the class, seemed to be African people. African people, not just like Black African American people. It was like African people from Africa. So I know for a fact, and Asian people. So I know for a fact their parents are probably like way more harder than them, on them about school. And they want them to be like doctors and engineers and all these big technical stuff that you have to go to school for. So maybe it falls back to parenting also
I believe
and the
that.
push,
No, I believe. No, I believe that. I
'cause they're
believe that.
very hard. They'll whoop you.
Yeah, I believe that because, like I said, from my experience,
Hmm.
I see that foreigners really get on their kids about doing this, that, and the third. You understand? They always make sure that, hey, they like, oh yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do for a living? Oh, I'm gonna be a dancer.
What's that mean?
I'm gonna be a dancer. What do you mean be a dancer? There's no dancing here. You ain't gonna be no dancer. You're gonna be a doctor. You're gonna be a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? They don't shoot underneath the belt.
Exactly.
They swing for the fence. You understand?
Exactly.
So they're doing the research for the kids, even though the kids not doing the research at that age.
Right.
But they're making sure when they do go to school, when they leave home, that's what they do. They leave home. You understand?
Right.
So, but no, like I said, I'm not saying that all Americans don't do it, right? There's a lot of Americans that do it, right? But I would say our foreigners, they really take advantage of what we got going on here than the people that live here. Because on some fact, everybody want to be a rock star. You know, I want to be a rock star. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a rock star. I want to be famous, but I know it's gonna take hard work. It just don't come overnight, right? So, being that said, that thank you, Melissa,
Thank you, Eric.
for this segment, right? Rough start, but I know, right?
We're getting it.
You know,
Episode 4.
we're getting it, right? It's and it takes time, right?
Yeah.
So, on that note, I see y'all next week.
Good night.
We do want you all to come in. Please hit that link and come on in and give us your information on how things are, right?
Give us some show topics and ideas.
Because we only going by our own opinion, right? So
Mhm.
we do want you to come on, right?
Yes.
So you can come on, give us your opinion, right? This, we'll set you up for like a minute.
Thank you for the
minute.
comments that we
Yeah.
already got.
Oh, yeah,
we
most
do read
definitely,
the
most
comments
definitely.
and stuff, and we are going to work on, if we did not get to your comment or saying your comment out loud as the show was rolling, we'll get to it the next show. We will read the comments that we had on the previous show.
Oh, most definitely, and then come back to it and see what
yeah.
their thoughts are on that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
again, if you all hit that little description and come in, then you can just talk to me or you can talk to Melissa and then give us your views, right? Because we don't want to live out by our own understanding, right? So right now we're going by our own understanding. So, as it goes on, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Until then.
Bye-bye. Good night.